Hi, my name is Catherine Went with Syscon, and thanks for taking a moment of your time. All right, today I wanted to talk about retention. So this is for our construction clients. So if that's not you, thanks for checking in. We'll catch you next time. For the rest of you, retention, let's clear this up. I have 3 points and a much more in-depth article attached to this video or in our January 2022 newsletter if you'd like to read the full article. All right, so here are the 3 bullet points. Releasing versus billing, impact to over/under billing, work in progress, and how to manage in Sage 100 Contractor. Those are the 3 top questions I get on the topic of retention. So what's the point of retention in the first place? Well, retention is a way to give the general contractor or the owner of the project an opportunity to safeguard that the subs will come back and finish their work. So they withhold a little retention so that there's an incentive for the subs to come back, wrap up any punch list items, make sure that they finish the work. It's easy to walk away, not good, but it's easy to walk away from a few $100s that might be owed you, but for retention on your whole project, that'd be more painful, so it's to provide that incentive. All right, so when it comes to billing, if you are billing with retention, it might be per the contract, it might be in the AIA style progress bill, but basically, let's just say you've earned 50% of the project. You spent 50% of your budget, and you are going to bill 50% of your contract. And for the sake of discussion, that's $1,000. So you are going to book $1,000 of revenue, $1,000 to your income account. Now, when you pull up an aging report, $900 of it is due to you right now, and $100 is due sometime in the future. And we track that separately in its own column, so it shows up in the aging report and in the retention column, because the bank will honor that that is money that is promised to you in the future, and it will exclude it when it's evaluating a borrowing base. How much can you borrow against? It's not late, it's not due to you yet, but you've earned it and it's coming. So that's the point there. So regardless of the style of billing that you do, you've got everything you've earned, the $1,000 in my example, $900 is due to you now. You might get ready to build the next thing. You may not have received that yet, but you move forward as if you have billed the $1,000. So the percent of the budget used is what drives the percent of the contract earned. And that's what you're going to compare what you actually billed. This has nothing to do with how much cash you've received. This has nothing to do with how much they've written you checks for. This is your billing versus your budget. How much have you earned? Are you overbilled? Are you underbilled? All right. So let's say now the project is moving along and retention is due to you. You've already billed for the retention. It's sitting in that column. You release it and it begins to age. So you've already billed it. It isn't due to you yet. You are releasing it. So again, back to that AIA style document. On the G702 on the front page, it will move it from the retention field down to the current due field. And if you look at the 703, you show all along you've billed that 100%. We're just showing that that retention is now due to you. So it is being released, not billed. You're already 100% billed. In Sage, you can manage this from the 3.5 job screen. There's some great features there using options. You can actually pull that up and you can lower the retention, so maybe 10 to 5 or 5 to 2.5 or 0. Zero it out completely. Follow the steps, you put the new aging date in, and it will take care of releasing that. And on your next aging report, the portion that was retention is now sitting in the current or 1 to 30 column, depending on whether it's due yet or not. So by the way, from the same 3.5 job screen, you can manage releasing retention for any of your vendors that you might be withholding retention on that job. So if you've been billed by a sub and you are holding retention on them, that same 3.5 screen will allow you to release retention for any payables that are associated with that same job. So you don't bill retention, you release it. Your retention is not related to your over/under billing at all. It's a cash conversation. And Sage 100 Contractor has some great tools in the job screen to manage retention through the course of your job. I have more on this in the article that's associated with this video, or you can check out our January 2022 newsletter. If you have any other questions, you know where to find us. And for now, I hope you have a great rest of your week.